Hey guys, so this week I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I know I said last time that I was going to do the beginning stages of my less than zero illustration, but I realized that it wasn't actually on the approved movie list for this art show I'm going to be in. Just to show you guys though, here is the paper sketch for my less than zero illustration. I plan on finishing this at some point in the future, but right now it's kind of going on the back burner just because it's not my top priority. But for this week, I'm going to go over a quick little demo on shortcuts for what tools you use the most and just kind of what makes sense for you. On most Wacom products, you have express keys either over here or over here, depending on what hand you kind of prefer. I'm right-handed, so I usually keep my express keys on the left. If you're using an Intuos tablet, same deal, you can flip it either way. So when you start digital painting, you're gonna wanna program some shortcuts for the tools you use the most. For me, that's the brush tool, which you can just hit B on your keyboard to go to brush. You can hit E to go to eraser. You can see over here, it's switched there. If I hit B, it goes back to brush. You can see that there are already a lot of shortcuts programmed, but they're programmed via your keyboard. With the Wacom products, what's great about them is that you can program shortcuts to the express keys. I can even get rid of this. I'm gonna draw without that. Let's say I wanna erase this yellow shape I have over here. I have an eraser shortcut programmed, and then I can change the size of it and I can get rid of it. And then if I want to go and draw some more, I can switch to my brush tool and I can decrease my brush size and I can start sketching. I don't even need a keyboard if I program my express keys correctly. I'm just going to go here really quickly. This is the Wacom desktop center, and it's where you can customize your express keys. It's where you can switch what orientation you're doing if you're left or right-handed. I'm going to open up my express key settings just to show you guys. On my Cintiq Companion, I have undo programmed at the top. I have brush next, followed by the eraser tool. Then down here on these express keys, I have the lasso tool because I'll select shapes and things that I like. If I did something, I'm like, oh, that's a cool, happy little accident. I like that shape. I want to move it over here. Then I have shift because when you're moving things a lot after you use the lasso tool, a lot of times you're going to want to keep those proportional. So you want to hold down shift while you're changing the size of that. If you're making it larger or smaller, whatever, you just don't want to warp it, especially if you're changing the size of typography. Then I have the radial menu, which has some other additional kind of express keys programmed to it. So if I go back to Photoshop and I hit this button, you can see it's got save, it's got tab, it's got step backwards, step forward, capture window, so like screenshot, display toggle, that kind of thing. You can use that to expand your express keys because the Cintiq Companion and the Intuos tablets don't have a ton of express keys, so that's a way for you to kind of expand what you can do. That's pretty much it for setting up your express keys. Last but not least, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the easiest way to stay up to date on what I'm doing, and you guys can always follow me on any of my other social media sites. Those include Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Behance, Periscope, and Gumroad. On Gumroad, you guys can download my free brush and texture packs, which I use myself in my illustrations, and they are free to you guys if you guys wish to use those in your work. So you guys can check out my website at SchmandrewART.com. That is SchmandrewArt.com. It looks something like this. Starts up here with the Terminator, goes all the way down. Those little dots on the screen, those are my links to my social media pages. So if you have any questions on how to find something, just go to my website, scroll down, and click one of those. I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much, guys. Later.